Good morning team, happy hump day, Wednesday. Today our CrossFit workout is, for strength we've got push press, so that is a dip, drop, okay, so no second dip, making sure that your legs are straight and snap back as you push up. We're going to do 5 rounds every 2.5 minutes. We're going to do 6 reps, but the kicker is when we get to the top we're going to hold it for 15 seconds. Then come down, hold 15 seconds, okay? We're going to superset that with a 45-second wall sit. I'm going to go over here. You can either use a weight for that or not. And we're going to go every 2.5 minutes. Then onto our workout, which is a ascending ladder. The rep scheme is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on, for 16 minutes of box jumps or box step-ups and a Russian twist with a plate or a dumbbell or something like that. All right, so we'll go through those as we get to them, but to start your warm-up, you're going to do a half Tabata run. So that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, running either on the spot or running up and down your driveway for 4 rounds. Then the second piece of that cardio warm-up is 2 driveway bear crawls, depending on how long your driveway is. If you live rurally and it's 1 kilometre long, probably don't do that. Maybe 2 10-metre bear crawls would be good. With your bear crawl, making sure that your butt's nice and high. So we're going to activate those hammies. Then we've got a front rack stretch. So over onto your wall or door frame, getting that arm right up and stretching through your front rack position. 15 seconds each side. Okay, and then the second one is calf raises. So when we do our calf raises, we don't just want to be bouncing on them. We want to come up, hold, and down, hold, and down for 15 reps. And then the last one is a Samson stretch. Now, this is really difficult for me with sore knees. So for those of you with bad knees, possibly don't do this one. If you're really flexible, you will be able to get your knee quite close to the back of your leg, whereas I can only get to here without it hurting my knees. So you want to hold that for as long as you can. A really good, if you are really flexible, through the quads and the knees, that heel will almost be touching your butt. Okay, so do what you can do within your capabilities. Hold for 15 seconds, do both legs. And then the rest of our activation piece is 2 rounds of 10 Cossack squats. So these are here, 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 okay. 5 athletic burpees, 5 push-ups, we know those, and 10 step-ups. So onto a box if you've got a box. If you haven't got a box, you can use an esky, a chair, a bench, something like that, and 10 hollow rocks. Again, with those hollow rocks, making sure that you've got those toes pointed and you're nice and engaged through the middle. If that's too hard, you can have one knee in. Okay, pointed toes, 10 of those. And we're going to do that for 2 rounds. So then you should be nice and warmed up and activated, ready to go onto our strength piece. Set your timer for every 2.5 minutes. So again, if you're using a barbell, you're taking it from the ground, you want to dip, feeling the floor through those toes, and drive head through. Hold 15 seconds for stability, bring it down, dip, drive, and hold. Okay, same theory if you're using a dumbbell, but we'll go 6 each side. Okay, we will go 3 each side with a 15-second hold. Dip, up, okay, and then swap to the other side. I am aware it says 6 and 6 with the push press, but if we do that and hold for 15 seconds each time, your 2.5 minutes will be up. So let's go 3 with a 15-second hold each side, 3 with a 15-second hold each side. And then we're going to superset that with a wall sit. So I'm going to grab my plate. After I've done my push press, head over to the wall and sit on a right angle, knees, hands off for 45 seconds. Holding there. Now you don't have to use a plate, you don't have to use a dumbbell, you can do this unweighted, making sure you're holding there, hands off knees, okay, for your 45 seconds. Right, so we've got 5 rounds, sorry. Okay. Following that, we've got our Metcon. So, if you don't have a box, if you've only got an esky or a chair or something, you might want to scale back to step-ups, which is fine. Even weighted step-ups, if you want to make it a bit more difficult. Otherwise, it's box jumps, making sure you're fully extended at the top. Before you come down, you can step down or jump down, depending on how you're feeling. And then the second movement is a Russian twist. So you'll grab a plate or a dumbbell. Left, right is 1. So in this position, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that rep scheme goes up 3 reps every time. So you're going to do as many reps as possible in 16 minutes. And then as a kicker, our extra credit today is every 90 seconds you're going to do a 100-meter run, but for 10 rounds. Alright, so that's our finisher / extra credit. Most people can probably do that pretty easily. And otherwise, let's get to it.